Buenas noches. How's everybody doing? Let's see if we can get some people on the feed, and if we can get people on the feed. This is the first day of investigation of many, of probably 3 or 4 to come. We are going to investigate that particular part that is opened, and that part that I went over there and I climbed, and that it was a canyon, and that is wide open. This is the first day of investigation that we're gonna do. We are going to walk differently now, people. So it's going to be really different. If you guys want to stay on the feed, it's going to be a little walk. It's going to be a little walk. It's going to take a little while to get there, and we're going to get it through different angles. First angle that we're going to get is from far away, really far away. I'm going to stay there for a little while. Then after that, we're going to walk a hill and see if we can get activity from the other side. And later on, after that, we are not going to approach certain specific areas due to security issues, but the whole purpose for tonight is to do coverage and document if there's activity in that particular part, in that particular part in the this city. So yes, I know, partner. We already agreed on something, so don't worry, I got you. It's going to be just today is a really important day. Why? Because there's breeze. There's a lot of breeze in this particular parts of the border. There's a lot of breeze. What does that mean? That means that when there's breeze, the immigrants and the asylum seekers intend to cross through the United States. Why? Because it's too hard for the Border Patrol for them to see them. So it's first day of investigation. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can find. First of all, I need to find a parking spot. It's going to be a little walk, people. Just for you guys to know, it's going to be a little walk. So if you guys want to stay with me on the feed, that's great. Fog, yes, thank you. Fog, Kelly Marie, how you doing? Kelly Marie, sorry about my English. Yes, it's Fog. So it's going to be a little walk, and we will try to park at a place that they're gonna take care of our car, because we don't want to park where our car is not being taken care of. So so it's going to be a little while for us to take a little little tour to see how is this going to be and how is this going to come about. It's just to see. It's just to see if there's movement in that place that we saw the other day, and it's just to see if there's movement in that specific place. That is the whole thing. I want to see if there's movement. I want to see if there's a little some fishy going on there. So hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on.
¿100 verdes? 100 verdes, pago en efectivo. Sí.
It's raining here in San Diego. Yes, that's why I'm moving. That's why I'm moving. And that's why I want to see what's going on, and that's why I want to investigate. And I just want to go, you know, a little bit. I'm not going to go that much.
Niveles, aire, recargas.
No, todo bien, viejo. Sí, está bien. Gracias.
¿Va a ocupar ticket factura?
No, todo bien, viejo. Así está muy bien. Muchas gracias, oiga. I'm putting gas before I go. Gracias. The problem is the problem is getting around, and the problem is knowing a little bit of your city. We seen Anthony, we seen our partner, you know, we seen Anthony, our partner, my partner. We seen him, you know, go live, you know, after, you know, this journeys that has been taken later on the night, and we seen him do some real research. They're asking Oscar, you won't be talking? Yes, I will be talking. You know, I will be talking. It's going to be from far away. It's going to be from far away. I'm not going to go really into the real, you know, problem. It's going to be from far away. I'm going to be recording from far away. So we will see. We will see if we can get a little bit of a footage over there. So I'm driving over here where the side of my town, and we will actually, you know, try to get some footage over there. So did the man put gas in your car? Yeah. Yes, it is that cheap and it is that expensive, and it's just barely nothing of gas. You know, what can I say? We're doing what we can with what we have. Okay, people. So we're about to let's see if there's a security guy over here in this shopping mall over here, and see if I can tell him if he can watch my car. Meanwhile, I walk. It's gonna be a little walk, but let me see if there's a security guy over here, and let me see if I can talk to him and see if he can watch my car. Yes, you know, there's for people that are asking where am I going, I'm going to exactly the same place that I went yesterday. That is a cliff, that is a really open gap over there. It's really opened, and you got a bunch of people over there that, you know, probably they're crossing legally to the United States. So we are basically right now driving around to see where can I leave my car. This is the problem with those specific places. You know, this is the problem with those specific places, that there's no parking. There's no parking, and what the hell? This guy's gonna move or not? Come on, guy. Come on. Yep. Let's go. This is the problem, you know. This is the kind of a detail that we have over here. That, you know, that place specifically, you know, it's it doesn't have a parking space or a parking lot. And let's just, you know, talk to the same guy that I talked to the other day, and let's see if I can talk to him, and if he has the permission to let me park the car. I hope you're not going out to those rocky hills again in the dark. Yes, I'm going to those rocky hills, but not that much. You know, not that deep. I'm just going to be recording from far away. So, you know, the whole thing is to go and walk down the hill, but not that side of the hill, on the side of the road. The plan is to walk on the side of the road, and when we walk on the side of the road, we're going to be recording, and we're going to stand from the other side and see if we can basically, if we can you know, if we can get some activity from far away. There's, you know, it's eventually there's people, you know, there's going to be a lot of people. Eventually there's going to be some movement over there. You got 5 or 6 houses that they're over there, and you know, eventually there's going to be some movement. But you know, the problem is, like I was telling you guys, the problem is not, it's not the way to get there. The problem is to find a parking spot. That is the problem, to find a parking spot. And last time, you know, I had to give a few bucks to the guy on the, there's a gas station over here on this side, and I had to give a few bucks to the guy that works there so he can you're not going to be by those cliffs, are you? Yes, I'm going to be by those cliffs. That's where I'm going. So you know, the whole thing is to it's the first day of investigation. It's going to be more, you know, and it's like it is the first day. Eventually, you know, we're going to investigate first the surroundings, and then, you know, we can investigate on the second day. For security reasons, we can investigate on the second day, and on the third day, and if I feel that it's secure, I can go in there. You know, so it's not just going on the first try in there. It's try to analyze and understand that it's. Let me see if I can talk to this guy right here. Let me see if I can talk to him. There's a guy right here at a gas. Okay, you guys, you have to bear with me right here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to leave the phone right here, and you're going to be looking at the sky, but you have to, you know, bear with me for a moment, in a few minutes, so I can talk to this guy and see if I can get a permission to leave the car right here, so he can you know, watch the car. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. hold on a second. Let me just get the equipment ready, and we will start rolling. Ah, que la chingada. Gracias, paisano. Ahorita le vengo como en una hora. Ok, mire, nomás para que confíe, mire. Ok, prensa. Me llamo Oscar. No se asuste, no se asuste. Palabra, no se asuste. Me llamo Oscar, mucho gusto. Ok, muchas gracias, paisano. Ahorita vengo. Okay, you guys, we're good. All right. That cousin doesn't fly too well. Well, I'm sorry. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's move. Okay, this is the plan. We are about to move from the other side of the highway. And then we're going across to the other side of the hill. From there, we are going to record if there's activity. We're going to walk all the way up. We're going to go all the way down the hill, cross, and then walk from the side that is from the freeway, from the highway. We're going to see if there's activity on the side. Why? Because there's a motel over here. We want to see if the motel, they got people. So, okay, let's for you guys to see how dark it is. And you know, hi, how you doing to everybody? Before I start this, this is Border Network News. This is Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Working with my partner Anthony Agüero. Follow us at Border Network News, the reality and the truth of what is going on in the borders. Let's go. This is a little walk. You know, I prefer walking than a drone. A drone is practically, you know, not real reporting. For some things, you know, you really need a drone. But for this kind of stuff, you know, Anthony and myself, we prefer the adrenaline. That is your wall right there. I was walking yesterday through that side, right there. So, as you can see, there's no activity right now. There's no people walking. The activity is over there. That is where the activity is. So we're gonna walk slowly and then walk all the way down. Like I told you guys, it's going to be a little while. It's going to be a little walk. So if you guys want to stay with me on the feed on the first day of investigation, that will be great. If not, share tomorrow, and we will find a way to get you guys this video. So this is basically, you know, how it is. It's pretty, you know, pretty quiet right now. And like you see on this side, there's no border patrol whatsoever guarding that place. As we walk up we will realize if we have Border Patrol or not. So we are going to walk all the way down, and from a certain point we're going to do a close-up to see that, to see if we got, let's see if I got my little toy right here ready. Yes, I got it ready right here. Okay, let me put it on the other pocket. This is right now the highway where I was the other day, over there. Where I was the other day, over there. For you guys to know, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning on this side. So we have activity, people. We have activity right here on my right. We have a van that is parked. We have a van that is parked. Huh. What is this van doing over here? We have a vehicle that is parked on the right side. As you can see, there's a vehicle parked on the right side right here. And it's a van. You know what? I'm not gonna go over there. Yes, it is a van and it's alone. It is a van and it is alone. Right there, as you see it, right there. What is that van doing over there? God knows what. We don't know. Let us cross to this side to see if we can get activity on this side. How did that van get into here? That is amazing. Let us move right here real quick. And see if we can watch some activity from here, from all the far away. Trying to watch my surroundings, people. That is where the cliff ends, right there. There's a van all the way to my left. I am watching my back right now. And, you know, as you guys see, there's a van over there. I don't know how in the hell that van got in there. There's no entrance. There's none. Something's about to happen over here. We're gonna stay here for a little while. Over here, the things are really different, people, because I'm right here on their territory. And they don't play around over here in this neighborhood. So, you know, eventually, if we see some illegal crossings, I will be available to see if there's illegal activity right here from this side, from this part of town. They will be crossing all the way down there. Let me just focus right there. There's that band over there. I don't want to record the band, but it is amazing. This is the things that is amazing, that there's no border patrol on this part that is wide open. There's no border patrol whatsoever. A little bit of a close-up. The van is on my left. It's a brand new van. This is the first day of investigation. This is the first day of trying to find out if there's illegal activity over here on this part. And eventually, if they're crossing, they're gonna be running through that particular side. So this is the amazing thing. You guys saw that open gap the other day, and it was huge. That open gap is huge, and it is so amazing that that open gap is not closed. And not only that, that you don't have no border patrol whatsoever on that part. That is the number one thing. There's no border patrol right now. And apparently what immigrants and asylum seekers were telling us, when they move is when they change turns and when they change schedules. What does schedule mean? Schedule means that when they actually, they relieve the turn. Okay, the van is moving. The van is moving. How in the hell it got in there? That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm gonna move right here so you guys can see the van. Right there, the car is moving. You see those lights? That is the van. Right there. How in the hell did it get in here? I'm gonna get out a little bit from here because they're backing up. Let me hide on the other side. It's too dangerous for me to be over there recording them. So I will be like walking back. I don't know where they went, but apparently there's a road again down there, and the band disappeared. Right now, the band just basically disappeared. Amazing. It's not there anymore. Oh no, it's coming from this side. Let me cross to the other side real quick. Oh man, they were moving to where I was. Oh man. Right here. Look at that. Right there. Right there. There's the band moving. It's backing up. Let me just be walking on my... I will not turn the phone on. Got the band over here on my right. Eventually there's activity right here. This band, I'm not gonna flip the camera, but this band just right now, he left some people right here. There's a long way to walk. There it goes. I think that is the one. I think that's the one. The thing that I gotta be careful right now, if they turn around, the way that they work is that if they turn around, we have a problem now. And if they turn around, we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna go all the way down and see if I can change right here. I don't know if that was the band or not. Let me change right here though. That was amazing. There was a band right there. How in the hell they got in there? It is impossible to get in there, but apparently they have already the roads fixed. That is where that wide opening is. That is where your wall ends, as you can see. It's kind of blurry. Let me see if the image gets better. Oh yes, people, there's a lot of activity over here. There's a lot of activity. Let's walk on this side for a little while. And I'm just trying to watch my back. The band is coming. And yes, people, it was what is a band doing at 2 o'clock in the morning on this particular side of town? And not only that, what is a band doing inside that road? You guys saw how difficult it was for me to get into that road. Now I can't imagine how difficult it was for them to get in here. This is the side of the cliff, the other side of the cliff, and I want to record right here so you guys can watch. There's activity right here. Let's see. Right here, let's get him. Stand right here on this little rock. All the way down there is where all the activity is. Last time that I came over here, it was 6 houses. 6 built houses. And of course there's a lot of movement. Of course it is. What is a band doing? A white band doing in there at 2 o'clock in the morning? Almost 1 o'clock. I'm sorry, 1 o'clock in the morning. What is it doing in there? First day investigation, good one. We got footage of a band. I'm sorry if it gets a little kind of blurry. And that big gap right there where the wall ends right there. This is getting so blurry. See if I can pull back a little bit. And if the image gets better. This is the road right now. Right here. So apparently if I get close, the image gets a little bit blurry. So let me go back and see if I can get a better glimpse. Right there where the wall ends. Right there it ends. Big gap all the way down there. Huge gap. Humongous. It gets blurry as soon as I approach this part of the wall, it gets blurry. There is movement. There is a lot of movement right here. And in this big gap, big opening, we just saw and we caught a band dropping people right here in this particular part where they have almost more than 6 houses, built houses, people. They're built in a canyon. They're built. I see some light over there. It is huge. This is a huge activity zone. Wow, it is amazing. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back on the same road and see if we can we're gonna cross again to the other side. This is what we're doing right now. Border Network News, live for you guys. Live for you guys. Border Network News. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. In company with Anthony Agüero, we're live at one of the most, probably the most activity zone right now. We're gonna walk all the way up there. This is a pretty lonely zone, area zone. I got a guy walking behind me now. Let's see if he starts following me. He went down. Right there if you see him. There's a lot of activity right here. It's looking back to me. I need to go back. I know when it's time to go back. Probably they saw me already. So they're just looking if I am recording or not. I will go to another place right now. Tomorrow I will try to come over here, but with somebody else. The band people was parked right here. How did a band park right there? You guys tell me. It is impossible to get in. It is impossible to get in. It's clearly impossible to get in. So these guys, as soon as they see somebody right here, my battery's running low. Hold on a second. Bear with me, people. The van was right there parked. Right there. How in the hell a van, what is it doing at 2 o'clock in the morning right here? 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm sorry. It is amazing the activity that is over here. We're gonna go to another specific place right now. If you guys want to stay on the feed with me. Car trouble, no. No. If you got car trouble, you would stay on the side of the road. You don't get in there. Oh my God, they're parked right here. They're parked right here. The van hasn't left yet. They're parked. They're parked right there in the bushes. Let me get a close-up right there so you can see. They're parked right there. You see it? You see that? Right there. They're parked. We need to move. We need to move quick. They're parked right there. And I was just standing there where they are parked right now. This is so much activity right here. So much. Trying to move as fast as I can. I don't want to look too obvious. That van is parked there for a purpose, people. And that purpose is to drop off asylum seekers. I need to turn my back to watch if they're not sending somebody. That's the way it works over here in Tijuana. And yes, of course, it is a coyote ban. We need to move and we need to get out of here ASAP. I know that I'm interrupting their work, and I know that I'm interrupting their work. I need to get out of here real quick. I'm rolling. Hold on a second. We're good. We're in the car. Let me get out of here. What we're gonna do right now is I'm going to another place. We will come back tomorrow again here. Yes, we will. This is to expose the truth of what is happening in our city, in our country, and it is my job as a nationalist and as a Mexican citizen to expose all this illegal activity that is going on over here. It is just simply amazing that I always get an itch when something is happening. I always get an itch, and that itch, it was the ban. First day of investigation, I think that it was good. We came here to that particular cliff. We came to that particular cliff to investigate the other day. I'm sweating. To investigate the other day, and what we got was amazing. It was a big gap of opening that they have over there. Huge gap. And I need to come with somebody else and change the strategy a little bit. So we're gonna go right now to another place, and if the feed gets caught and the feed gets interrupted, please bear with me. I will try to get a better glimpse of activity, a better signal. But as of right now, we got some good activity going on. I knew that there was something going on over there. I knew it. I knew that there was something going on over there. And we know now that Tijuana is the #1 city in the world for violence and delinquency. Is really dangerous to be really close to those people. Why? Because those people are really dangerous. They don't play around. And it was amazing how probably they saw me when I was there standing recording the border, and they returned all the way back. They returned all the way back to where I was standing. So it was in a matter of seconds that I took the decision of moving out of there. Why? The #1 reason why is because they were coming, and probably they were coming not to talk. Those people don't come to talk. Those people come to take action and to take immediate action. That's what they do. They don't come to talk. They come to take immediate action. So it is happening, people. We have a bunch of activity as it is in El Paso, as it is in Arizona, as it is in Piedras Negras, Coahuila, as it is in every part. And it was, you know, you saw that video with their cartel is dropping off people at the border in, I think it was New Mexico. You saw that video. Probably was kind of like the same right here. It was kind of like the same right now. So it is amazing the activity that is going on later on this night. For a first day of investigation, I think that we did okay. What do you guys think? It's not over yet. We're about to do a little cruise to Playas de Tijuana to see if we can get more activity over there, and to see if we can get a little bit more activity over there. But for the first day, I think that it was okay. What do you guys think? A little bit of a rush. Now, tomorrow we're gonna try to go all the way to the top of the mountain where they cannot see me, and I can get, you know, I got a lens that it focused, so you know, it's just too much to carry at the same time. But if I come prepared with timing and everything, it will be, you know, great. But let's go to Playas now, and let's try to find out if there's more activity on this side of town. How you guys doing tonight? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. We're working late night as my partner, Conservative Anthony, sometimes he does that. And you know, this is Border Network News, how they work and how we work. So we basically checking out spots where they potentially probably have activity going on. And you know, as of yesterday, we did an investigation on a particular part right there at a big gap that it was an opening, is where the wall ended, and it's just nothing over there. It's just not a fence, not an aluminum wall, no nothing, you know, no nothing. So it's just, you know, amazing how we got that footage, that it was a van dropping people. We didn't see the people, but there's a van right there. What the hell a van is doing over there? Just, you guys ask me that. You guys try to respond me that. What is a van doing? Hold on a second, there's an investigation right here. Buenas noches, patrón.
Buenas noches, jefe. ¿Qué tal? ¿Dónde viene?
De hacer un trabajo de periodista.
Ah, ¿es periodista usted?
Sí, sí, señor.
No lo molesto con su...
Ah, ¿cómo no, señor? Baja, aquí está.
Sí. ¿Ahorita anda trabajando? O
Sí, andamos documentando ahorita aquí nomás el muro.
¿Ahorita de qué anda? ¿De los migrantes o qué?
Sí, del cruce. Hay que trabajar en no al Pacto Mundial de Migración, en defender la soberanía nacional. Usted, gracias a usted, que usted ama la patria. Ustedes, como ustedes, nosotros los queremos muchísimo, porque nacionalistas como yo, mexicanos como yo, la verdad, amamos nuestra patria, y nos duele muchísimo que nos estén invadiendo, señor.
Eso sí.
Me duele muchísimo que nos estén violando nuestras mujeres, violando nuestros niños, traficando nuestros niños, traficando nuestras personas.
Pero ya ve que hay mucha ahorita, ¿cómo se dice? Pues ahora sí que el gobierno...
Sí, pues ustedes obedecen órdenes, pues,
Sí.
desgraciadamente. Pero hay que, la verdad, primero México, segundo México y tercero México. ¿Sí?
Así es.
Muchísimas gracias, y muchísimas gracias por sus servicios, ¿eh?
Igualmente, que lo va bien.
It was it's a soldier from from Mexico. It's a soldier from Mexico, and practically it's you know, they have this check stops right here, and they have these check stops, and it's with military. So he immediately, you know, they're really smart. He immediately, you know, noticed that I am working for the immigrants. He immediately noticed that. He said, "You're recording for the immigrants, right?" And I said, "Yes." And I told him, "You know what? You're the representation of our country. You are the blood and the soul of our country. You are a serviceman of Mexico. First is Mexico. First is our sovereignty. First is our country, and first is us." And he said, "Yes." He said, "Yes. First is us." But like I've been telling you guys, he said, "We receive orders from the top, so we cannot do anything. It hurts us too, but we can't do anything." So imagine that. So we're about to go right here to Playas. Eventually it's gonna cut off, people. It's going to cut off. Why? Because the signal apparently has been getting there's been, you know, the signal's been getting interrupted over here. So we are approaching right here where, you know, a lot of illegals cross. A lot of them. A lot of I can't say the word illegal anymore. A lot of asylum seekers, they cross. Salon, the whole parking lot. Let's see if I get activity right here. And I will park where, you know, my car is going to be safe. I just got here. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm trying to get a good parking space. And if my signal goes down, it is because let's see if we can park right here. I don't see nobody. I see somebody with a bike over there. So let's just park and let's see until what point the signal cuts off. So until the point that the signal cuts off, I will move and I will come back to the car immediately, because that way I don't have evidence if something happens. Why can't you say illegal aliens? Because Facebook is apparently, Facebook is censoring people because we say illegal. So let's go, people. Let's work. Okay, this is your typical wall right here. Let's just check the camera. This is where all the action happens. This is where all the action happens. And we're gonna stand at a point that we feel secure and that the signal doesn't go down. And we're just gonna wait and see if we get activity right here. And see if their border patrol is over there. You got two individuals right here. Oh my God. This is a funeral right here, people. This is a funeral right here. Apparently, one of the immigrants passed away, I think so. Yes, we got a coffin right there. Wow. We got activity on the top, and we got a gentleman right here, a bull-headed gentleman. We got activity all the way to the top where the pet. We got one activity right here, and we got another one that is over there by the pier, but I'm not gonna record him at all. There's police movement right here. You see, change the camera. Right there. So you see? This is so unfortunate right now. We got a funeral right here. They want me to go over there, but I don't really want to go. Apparently an immigrant passed away. They're having a ceremony right here at you know, this is a shelter that is immigrants from Central America. It's not a shelter that is basically a shelter for Mexicans. This is a shelter for immigrants from Central America. I got a gentleman right here on my back that is almost, you know, walking behind me. Let me change the camera so you will watch it right here on my back. You see him? He's walking behind me and watching me. What am I doing? This is the activity that I'm telling you, and we got a guy right here with a backpack getting ready, as you see right here. There's a gentleman right here waiting on the backpack. That gentleman over there that is standing on the side of the pier, that's the one that probably is organizing all this stuff. And this is the immigrant probably that passed away. Let me move so I can move from here. I don't want to be interrupting the ceremony or the funeral. It is so unfortunate. It is so unfortunate to see this kind of stuff. Let me move. Let me record. I have, you know, I don't want to risk it that much, but I feel secure a little bit over here. Why? Because there's movement. There's movement right here. Oh no, they put their flags again. This is completely amazing, man. They put the American flag again on the wall. We got 4 people on the sand right there waiting. 4 people on the sand. But this is, look at this. You guys see that? You guys see that? Do you guys see that, man? This gets me so upset that they have their little silk on the top of in the United States property. And it kind of like it resembles to an American flag. But it's torn down. Zoom, I just zoomed. Right there, look at that. And we got 4 individuals over here, on the 4 individuals that they're waiting with backpacks on my left, but I don't want to record it. I'm just telling you that I have 4 individuals. 4 individuals right here on my back. They just moved. This guy just put a hat on his top. We got movement right here. guy just put a hat on him so he won't be recognized. There's a lot of movement right here, people. A lot of movement. This is a cartel zone. This is a mafia zone. And we got the Border Patrol. If it gets cut off, people, if it gets cut off, eventually, you know, it's because I'm getting too close to the wall. But we see a Border Patrol right there parked, as you guys see right there. And let me see if it doesn't get cut off. Hopefully it will not. But when they change shifts is when it happens. There's too much activity every day. Look how torn up the top part is right now. Look how torn up the top part is right now. There's a lot of activity right here, people. A lot. And it's not going to end. This is activity that is going to be happening all the time. And we have, look what, oh man, look what they painted on the wall. These people, these guys are standing right here. They're the one that are watching. You're the watchers. So I'm just going to show you what they painted right now on the wall. Look at this. It is so insulting to the United States. It's the flag of the United States with a thing that it says lies. That one right there. Let me get a glimpse from the other side so you guys can watch it. These guys are watching like hawks. Right here. It's the flag of the United States, but it says lies. How far away from the first place you're at? I'm kind of far away. I'm like, probably like on a car, I'm 10 minutes. Look at that, look what these liberals do over here. They paint the wall with signals that they say lies and all that stuff. Just so you guys get a picture of that. That's amazing, man. I haven't come over here because the reason why I haven't come over here is because the signal was bad, but the signal is going pretty good right now. And why? Well, probably the reason why is that probably they took away the interruption of the signal. But these people are really not comfortable with me being over here. And we got the Border Patrol right here, right on this part, right here. Look at that. There's the Border Patrol right there. Right there, the Border Patrol. So they know that when they change turns, it's when they start their activity. When they change turns is when they start their activity. Amazing. This guy just followed me. Look at this guy. This just follow me all the time. Look at this guy. He's just, they got everything orchestrated. They got everything organized. They're really organized people. We got another guy coming over there in the pier. We got 4 guys where they're sitting on the sand. You got another one that is with a backpack over there. And they are not feeling comfortable with anything. Another one with the backpack moving. They just told him to move. This guy just put his hat on and is not looking at me. I am going to cut the feed right now. For a few moments, I'm going to cut the feed. And we're just going to, I will be back in a few moments. I'm going to try to see if I can talk to these guys and see if I can get an opportunity to talk to them. You know, they don't want to be filmed, and they don't want to be man, I wish that I can get, you know, just one. If they can talk to me and they can say, you know, we want to talk to you. We want to talk to you. You know, that's, you know, if they can let me just record when they're jumping. That's my whole thing. There's a lot of activity right here, people. A lot. Let's go. Let's go. I don't want to bug these people. How you doing, you guys? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. First day of investigation. I think that we just witnessed a funeral right here. And it's a funeral of an immigrant. And this guy just coming over here to check if I'm going. I don't want him to see my plates. Let's just see if he continues to. Apparently, I'm not gonna be able to come over here again without bringing my car. So they know that I'm off. I'm going to leave them alone. These people are working, and they're letting them work. They got a lot of people on every corner. A lot of people on every corner. They got a lot of people working. How you doing, everyone? It's Oscar Blue for Border Network News. I'm off, people. I'm off. I think that for our first day of investigation late at night, I think that we got you know, good footage, and also we got you know, good information for our first day. And you know, I will do this randomly. I know now how to record and where to record and how to get, you know, something to record. Apparently, you know, I need to come over here and talk to them and tell them, you know what, I don't want to interrupt you when you're working. That's what you don't want them to do. Why? Because immediately if you if you get involved with them in a way that you're interrupting their work, it is just, you know, it is something dangerous. So first day of investigation, we need to get it disguised. We need to get some few things so we can better our investigation. You know, we got a band, apparently a band that you know, a band that has let me get my press pass again, because there's the military right here, so I don't want to get stopped. And we got a band, you know, that basically is dropping people off, number one. And you know, in the shelter, this one, full operation. This goes out, you know, to the people that they think that everything's okay, that it's not an invasion, that, you know, that everybody's coming in legally, that everybody, you know, is doing things right from the front door. And it's so unfortunate because people like me, like Oscar Blue, that were waiting in line to get a permit to be in the United States, we can't. And these people are getting first hand, first served. You know, and it's unfortunate that these people are getting the opportunity when people like me, they want to do things right. We can't. And we need to wait. And we need to wait until a point that, you know, I've been waiting for months to get my opportunity. Hold on. I am about to watch the checkpoint right here. Watch the military right here. Buenas noches, jefe. That's the military right there, so you can see that there's a lot of checkpoints. It's not easy. It's not easy to be recording at this time late at night. You know, there's a lot of checkpoints. It's not, you know, and the checkpoints they're put to be checking vehicles that they have, you know, something illegal in there. So that was put by our president to help, you know, get the delinquency and the homicides down from the percentage that we have right now. Sorry for the camera, you guys. Right there. So it was, I think that it was pretty, we have a little rush right there for a moment when it comes to the ban dropping off people. And when it came to these individuals that they are standing right there, and it's exactly the same individuals that they were when Anthony came over here. If Anthony's watching, it's the same ones, bro. The same ones. The same ones that you caught. The same ones that you said last time. It's the same ones. And the same ones that we saw together. It's exactly the same ones. And again, you know, I saw them right there. Apparently they're not guards, you know, they're not guardians. They're people that they're watching. And they don't want to be filmed. This guy was not wearing a hat. And immediately he had a hat on him. So you know, it's pretty amazing what we recorded today. So you guys know that in that particular part where there is a big gap of opening, there is a lot of activity. There's a van, and probably the van is still parked there. Probably the van is still parked there and dropping off people, waiting for the people to get out and basically run or claim the asylum. But as you guys know, there's a lot of activity, as you guys saw. A bunch of activity. And you know, it's so unfortunate that the United States is still, and the left and all these socialist, you know, political parties that they got over there. There's only one, but all these socialist organizations, they think that there's no crisis at the border. There's none. We are okay. Everything is okay. That's, you know, that happens on a daily basis. You know, that's okay for people to just, you know, with a ban, just drop, and that's it. It's okay, you know. There's no problem with it. It's just okay. So, you know, hopefully that you guys enjoyed today. First day of investigation. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. Probably I'm not. I'm going to let it cool down for a little bit. And then we are going to rethink the strategy and get somebody else to help me coordinate, you know, the points and where we're going to be recording. I know that I can't be coming alone, but you know, it's different when you know your city and you know how these people act. And if you feel secure at the moment, these people are not going to react. But if you start panicking, running, and yelling, they're going to react. So, you know, the main thing is to keep calm and walk around and look that you're reporting about the border. So, this is what is happening over here at the border, people. It's almost 2-something in the morning over here. Almost 5 o'clock in the morning over in the East Coast. Thank you for staying up with me. You know, I got some few people on the feed. So thank you so much for staying on the feed with me. And, you know, appreciate you staying with me tonight. I will take questions as soon as I parked. I don't want to be looking like this. You know, I'll be staying with you guys for a few minutes. And also, you know, we will be talking for a few minutes, so you guys, you know, can we so we can start talking. I was so close to that van, and immediately I think that they saw me, and they pulled back to where I was standing recording. So, you know, they pulled back into. I think that they were pulling back to see what I was doing. They were about to, you know, they don't come out and they threaten you. What they do is they come out and they say, what are you doing over here? And, you know, I could just said, you know, I'm a reporter. I'm just recording. I'm not going to evidence anything. I'm just recording the activity that is over here. That they would have said, you know, get out of here. We don't want you over here anymore. I will just say, you know what, thank you. And yes, I will get out. You know, you have to be respectful with them, because as soon as you react in a way, they will react in a violent way. So it's not it's not your typical guys, you know, that you hang around with and you say, you know, I don't like you, man. Let's get into a fist fight. These people don't do that. These people don't do that. They don't do that at all. So I'm almost home right here. So for you guys, if you guys want to basically ask a few questions, I will answer them right now. I'm watching my back see if nobody's following me right now, because they intend to do that a lot. So immediately when I got into the car, this individual, you know, started walking, and this individual started walking to see where I was. So if they're doing that, it's because there is activity. If they're doing that, it's because there's a lot of activity. They're not going to do that if they're not hiding anything. They're hiding something. So you know, that's why let me park right here. Okay, you guys, we got apparently we got 5 minutes for we can ask some questions. And we got 5 minutes if we can ask some questions. And let me see a comment right here that I want to check. Dennis Alonso Brito, should USA invade and liberate those lands? I don't understand what you're saying. Invade Mexico? Uh, okay. So right here, I'm right here for you guys. I got 5 minutes before I go in there. Before how are you funded? I'm not funded. I just, whatever you guys. If you're talking about contributions, Miss Judy Pitnick Edwards. If you're talking about that, I don't know if you're talking about that. Did they normal have a funeral service at 2 a.m.? I don't know. This is the first time that I see it, so it was pretty weird. Can the immigrants vote in Mexico? There's something going on right now that I will explain to you tomorrow if you watch the show. Are you going to do that alone again? I hope not. Questions regarding, what I recorded right now. Go ahead, you guys. Go ahead. Questions regarding the first day of investigating. Go ahead. Questions regarding like the caravan and all that stuff. Tomorrow at the show, I will answer all your questions. You guys know that I do a show around 11 or 12 o'clock in the morning. So, whatever you guys need for information of the caravan, tomorrow we will do it. So, questions right now. If you guys want to ask a question, I'm right here for you guys. Can you tell if the van was empty or were windows too dark? They were tainted windows, so it's too much. How many people did you see in the ravine? And the what? Ravine? What is ravine? I don't understand. Do you think immigrants were in the van? Yes, I think they were. You guys remember yesterday how I got there? Do you guys remember how I got there? I had to cross walking. How in the hell a van got in there? In a van, it was hiding on the bushes and under a tree. Why is a white van with tainted windows, hiding on a tree and bushes? Why? Are you packing? I was, but not anymore. I need something. That's why I was, suggesting, a taste. What was it? A pepper spray gun. That is pepper spray bullets. Pepper spray rubber bullets. So those ones help a lot, but a lot of people started, complaining that, I was asking for a pepper spray gun, and what was I thinking? That this is my job, and I know that the risk that my job takes, so I shouldn't be asking for nothing. So I took the post off, and I'm not going to ask for nothing. No, this is just my job. There's a question right here. Could the police be in the van watching the border? No, that was not a police. That was not the police van. I will see the video again, and I will see if I can get a glimpse of the van. But that was not the police. I know the bands over here, and everybody knows the bands. Are there any other areas that you can go? Yes, they are. Another one. So that's why I'm trying to find out a way that I can get across and a way that I can get around. What will you do if you could come to the U.S.? I would fight. I will fight for America. That's what I will do. And I will be a broadcaster for you guys over there, and report what is going on in the United States, fight in the United States, and fight in Mexico. I will fight for both of countries. Another question. No, I'm in San Diego, California. I'm not in San Diego, California. I'm in Tijuana, Mexico. But the border, crossing the border is San Diego. Do you have a state in mind in the U.S. that you would like to move? America is beautiful from top to bottom. So, and from north to south, and from west to east. So, whatever state. How can I donate to you? There's a pin right there on my page, or you can message me right now, and we can arrange it to see if you can donate via Western Union or MoneyGram. Thank you so much. God bless you. Do you ever see the road that went to those houses? Yes, I saw the road. And there's a road that is fabricated. So we want you to have dual citizenship. I wish that I can have it too. With all due respect, being so brave suits you. Thank you for taking us with you to investigate and bring light into the mess that we have. Thank you so much for those kind words. What is your name? Amy Call. Thank you so much. How long have you been doing this? Being a broadcaster, I've been more than 8 years, almost going on 9. And reporting this on the caravan has been almost 8 months. Do you think that they might be watching you on Facebook Live? Probably yes. They know me a lot. Were those same people they were following you on the video logging? No, they were different. Are you a boxer too? I was. Back in the day when I was young, yes. I used to box, and I used to be a professional boxer. Thank you so much, Alan Martineau. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Blew me away. Laura on the border was so clueless. Make sure to prepare a sense of info for her show with the biggest impact. Miss Laura Ingram, she's a great individual. She's a great woman. I've been watching videos of her the whole, yesterday night. I went to sleep real late just watching and studying what kind of questions and how she develops how she takes the interviews. It's really amazing how she does it. She's really smart. I like those kind of reporters. Why? Because every question has a motive. You don't ask somebody a question without a motive. You ask a question that it can lead to a story that it can evolve to another question. It will lead to another story. So this woman is really amazing, incredibly intelligent, and to say that get myself prepared is for a person that is insecure. That's my mentality. I'm sorry. I'm not contradicting you. It's just I'm never, it's I prepare myself, but I prepare myself mentally and with my heart. Everything that it comes out of me is out of my heart. So there's no preparation with documents and all that. If I'm going to lead a show like I do on my show right here in the mornings, right in the studio, I will get prepared, yes. But for an interview, I already got it over here. So it comes out of my heart. Everything comes out of my heart. So it's pretty easy to develop. I watch Laura Ingraham often. I really like her. Yes, she's really intelligent. I've been watching you I've been watching her for the past hours, and she has done amazing interviews. She's just an amazing journalist. I'm so excited for you guys to open Millions of Eyes. Thank you so much. I grew up in Laredo, which is right across, yes, Laredo is a dangerous city. Laredo is very up to date. Yes, she is. President Trump watches her shows. Hopefully, she will share our information. You have been preparing for 8 months. You're right, Danny. You're right. So I got old. I'm ready. All countries have quotas. Yes. Watch her every day. Yes. More questions, everyone. Before I go and take a little nap, I gotta get up early. To do some things. You guys felt a little rush right there? You guys felt a little rush? Come on, people. Come on. It's part of the game. It's part of the feed. It's part of BNN. Thank you for sharing the truth. No, thank you. Thanks for the excitement tonight. No, thank you. That's the way it is. That's the way Border Network News works. I will be like talking to it will be like talking to Cindy and Duke. You will be Duke. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not worried, people. I'm not worried to go to CNN, to go to Fox, to go to all those places. I'm not worried about that. My purpose, people. My purpose, just for you guys to know, and just for you guys to analyze, my purpose is my country. My purpose is my country. My purpose is Mexico. My purpose is to my country to become not a third world class country, to become a second and then a first class world country. That is my purpose, to save my city. My purpose is not to be famous. That is not my purpose. I am really humble. And my purpose is to be broadcasting in the United States and be broadcasting over here in Mexico and give all the information across, the world and across through the biggest platform that is America and the biggest country that is America, and be, opening eyes all over the world. That is my that is my purpose. That is my purpose. That is my goal. My goal is not here. It's big. I got a big goal, and I will get it. We got some few people right here on the feed still. Would the pastor be able to tell you about the funeral tonight? That was not that was not the shelter of the pastor. That was another shelter that is not recognized as a shelter. Well, one day president? No. I'm not a fond of a political party. I'm more for the people. So I'm more for the people, and we are for the people of Tijuana and for the people of Mexico. I'm not involved in no political party. That's why there's a campaign. There are big campaigns right here for governor and for mayor right now. And you don't see me doing interviews with campaigns and mayors and governors. Why? Because I'm for the people. I'm not for a political party. I'm for the people. Independent, you guys want to get me involved in politics. No, I like to help and contribute in the way to open, a politician, probably his eyes, and to see that first is the people and his country. And then, he can realize that, oh my God, he's right. If you can open your people's eyes, you can run for president. I don't, no. I just want to be, like I tell you guys on every feed, my biggest purpose in life is what I just told you. And my biggest purpose in life is to be a great individual in the eyes of God and in the eyes of my mother. So, that's my main, that's all the things that I have on my heart all the time. Are you afraid that they are watching you, Oscar? No, I'm not afraid. If I was afraid, I wouldn't be going right now. So I'm not afraid. If you show fear, they will feel fear. If you show fear, they will smell fear. So you have to be, really secure of everything that you're doing all the time. All the time. Be really secure where you're going. Be really secure that it's time to pull out. Get out. If you can stay there for a little while, stay. But it's time to pull out. Pull out. So you have to be really secure all the time. All the time. That's the thing that one teacher in college told me, and it was his greatest teacher. God rest his soul. He passed away, and he was a really good man. And he told me, Oscar, be really secure all the time. Just like boxing, exactly like that. Why is your English so good? I like a lot of rock songs, fake accounts on here. Leave it. Don't worry. Thank you so much. I like a lot of rock songs, and I like a lot of I like a lot of I used to watch cartoons when I was young in English, and I used to listen a lot to Guns N' Roses, and I started mumbling and mumbling and mumbling, and I sent you a message. Okay, Christine, I will get back. As soon as I get home, I will message you back. Just hold on. As soon as I finish the feed, hold on like 10 minutes, and I will message you back. And that developed into me, learning English, speaking English real good. I think that it's okay. My English is, I don't know if it is, probably 60, 70%, I believe. So, a lot of people say that it's really good. A lot of people criticize my English. A lot of people say that, is horrible. And, a lot of people say that it's really good. So I just talk. I don't care what people say. I just talk. One more question. Thank you, Mr. Rob Schmidt. Thank you. How old are you? I'm 38. Will you update us occasionally on the girl boxer? Yes, of course. I will update you. She's a really talent. She's a beautiful talent from Tijuana. And I'm really friends of her father, so yes, I will do that. Last one. Okay, last one right here. When did you start looking at what is going on in Mexico? If you don't believe it, it was a really funny moment. I was sitting in my car, and I used to do a live feeds for boxing broadcasting. So I was sitting in my car at a specific place, that is the main road to go to Playas de Tijuana. This was when they started coming over here, and when they started invading Tijuana, the first caravan, that it was almost like 7,000 that they came over here on the first hit, all of them. So I was watching, I was sitting on the car, and I was just watching the phone, and I was scrolling down on, on Instagram. And I was just, I have a lot of boxing Instagram pages. So I just started watching some boxing Instagram pages. And immediately I saw one bus, and then two buses, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9. And then I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, what's going on over here? So, it concerned me because I love my city. I love my country. And I picked up my phone and I just drove over there, and I started like that. And right now, 8 months later, you have me here with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. It's the first day of investigation, people, regarding investigation of points, of their weak points of the border, weak points of the wall, weak points of Tijuana. Amazing. I think that it was really good footage for the first day. We caught a band. We didn't see no activity, but there's a band right there where if you go to my videos, and if you see two videos before yesterday video when I was at a cliff, it's amazing to get in there. There's a way to get in there, but what is a band doing over there? And we had another one that is an activity at the pier, at the beach. There's always activity over there, so we caught that. So for a first day, late, like a night owl. Sorry for my gimbal. He has a mind of his own. Hold on a second. I think the battery just ran off. Yes, the battery ran off of the gimbal. So it was really good talking to you guys. Have a great night. We will see each other tomorrow. God bless you. God bless you. Stay safe. And peace, and follow us. Follow me on Mondays. It's going to be called YouTube. Follow me on Mondays. We're going to have a sit down. We're going to have, great information for you guys on Mondays on YouTube. It's going to be named Super Chat Mondays with Oscar Blue at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Also on Fridays, it's going to be Super Chat Fridays with Oscar Blue at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, West Coast time. Also, follow Conservative Anthony, my partner, and follow Border Network News. And, peace and love, and always your country first.